In this video, I'm gonna walk through 10 super common Amazon FBA beginner mistakes to avoid that lots of beginners fall victim to. In my personal Amazon journey the past 5 years, I've made tons of mistakes and I was still able to make over $100,000 profit in my first 10 months. And I wanna help you avoid those mistakes. So make sure to pay close attention, take notes, let me know any questions in the comments, and let's dig into 10 common beginner mistakes to avoid. The first mistake to avoid is buying too much inventory, aka taking on too much risk when you're a beginner. The nice thing about online arbitrage, buying discounted name brand products from Kohl's, Walmart, Target, and flipping them on Amazon, is you can start out super light and you don't have to commit to one specific product. You're gonna carry lots of different products, dozens and eventually even hundreds of different products within your store at one time, so don't go too hard on one product. I get asked all the time, when you find a winning product, how much do you buy? And the answer is, when you're a beginner, as little as possible. That helps you learn and build a nice knowledge base that eventually, as you get more confident, you buy heavier on products, and it's just as much work to buy 5 of something as it is to buy 50 of something, but the buying 50 gives you 10x the profit. So when you're a beginner, test nice and light and don't overcommit to one product because you want to build a nice knowledge base. The second huge mistake to avoid is rushing the process. When you're starting selling on Amazon, it's an entirely new language and you have to learn everything. You have to learn how to find products, how to vet products, how to ship products off in bulk to the Amazon warehouse, how to do customer service, tons of different things that you didn't know prior. Therefore, it's not feasible at all that you would get really good at this quick, but a lot of beginners expect quick results and it leads them crashing and burning. You need to have a long-term mindset when you get started selling on Amazon and understand this is a 6 to 12 month minimum commitment and it's gonna take a while to get good, as it should, because otherwise everyone would be making a ton of money online. If you only do this for 2 or 3 months, you haven't even gone through the process of seeing a back to school or seeing a Q4 or even seeing sales cycles and deals repeat themselves on different websites. So it's important, if you get started selling on Amazon, it's a 6 to 12 month minimum commitment. It's not going to work quick, but most people that stick around for a little while end up getting a little lucky here, building little momentum here, and it makes the process a lot more doable. Number 3, this is another huge one that affects a lot of people: choosing complicated and expensive business models. Amazon wholesale, aka buying products in bulk from manufacturers and distributors, is really expensive, and Amazon private label, buying stuff from China and trying to create a brand on Amazon, you got to do all the photos, all the copywriting, spend a bunch of money on ads, is way more complicated and expensive than Amazon online arbitrage, where you just got to work from home and find discounted name brand products on Kohl's, Walmart, Foot Locker, etc., that have a proven sales system on Amazon that you don't have to buy a ton of. Private label and wholesale are far too expensive and complicated for beginners, especially if you're new to selling on Amazon or new to online business in general. They can make sense down the line, but a lot of beginners get screwed by big order quantities that they have to do to start out with wholesale and trying to learn Amazon PPC and advertising and marketing on top of just creating their listing on Amazon, when they could go the simple and easy route with online arbitrage, selling proven name brand products like Nike shoes, Legos, and stuff customers already know, like, and trust. And y'all gotta subscribe so I can buy some new shoes with this AdSense money. The fourth mistake to avoid is worrying about saturation. You have to understand, business models don't fail. People do. If something didn't work for you, it's typically because you didn't actually work on it. Online arbitrage works, drop shipping works, private label works, every type of online business works, but none of them will work if you don't. If you get in this worried about saturation, you're setting yourself up to fail. I hear this all the time from kids like finishing college or that are in school when they're literally studying to go compete with tens of millions of other college kids that are trying to get the same 60K a year finance position. I promise you, making money online is not saturated. I promise you, if you get good and you commit to the long term, making money online and Amazon online arbitrage is not saturated. Another massive mistake beginner Amazon sellers make is doing it on their own. When I got started selling on Amazon, I was super public, documenting my journey from day one on Instagram and Twitter. Because I didn't really have anyone in person that knew about selling on Amazon or frankly cared about selling on Amazon, I knew it was going to be a lot easier if I found community, and luckily you can do that completely free on social media. However, that does require putting yourself out there, documenting your journey, and thinking long term. That was by far the number one thing I did that led to having a lot more success, because I found some other sellers. We would get on Zoom and we had a group chat on text, and we would buy the same products, talk through different opportunities. And not only did this make this a lot easier because I had people I could bounce ideas off of, I could avoid a lot of more mistakes because I had people I could bounce ideas off of, and I ended up avoiding a lot of mistakes, but it also made it really fun. So a massive recommendation I have for you is don't do this on your own. There's free online communities all over the place. You can meet people in my live streams on Amazon Twitter, Amazon Instagram, and it makes the process a lot easier and a lot more fun. The quote, "Your net worth equals your network," is completely true. Who you talk to on a day-to-day basis largely determines the results you get in life, so don't think you're gonna make some big online business if you never talk to any online business people. The next mistake people make is just not knowing how much money they actually need to start. So here's a little crash course in terms of line by line what you need to get started with Amazon Online Arbitrage in 2024. In terms of learning, watch a bunch of my YouTube videos. I have an awesome free course on my channel that'll walk you through step by step everything you need to know. Don't need 5 to 10K to get started with, guys. In terms of inventory budget to get started, I'd recommend somewhere between like 1 and 3K for your inventory cost. In terms of software tools, a lot of people that are getting started think you need a bunch of complicated and expensive software. That couldn't be further from the truth. All you need is SellerAmp, which is our product research tool, and Keepa software. I have full tutorials on both of those, and they only cost about $20 per month each. You can also get a bunch of free shipping supplies from the USPS and the UPS website, as well as your other shipping supplies you can just get at Walmart in terms of like basic boxes, a tape gun, and tape. Definitely don't overcomplicate the shipping process either. So really all you need to get started with is 1 to 3K in Amazon Seller Central account. That's nice and easy. Go ahead and get that open. Basic shipping supplies, you can get a lot of those for free from USPS and UPS. And then SellerAmp and Keepa software for product research, and I have full tutorials on all that stuff on my channel. Number 7 is just gonna be a massive lack of effort, which is just by far blaringly the largest problem for Amazon sellers. If you're gonna do this, you have to go hard. We see professional athletes making tons of money. They've been working on their business, aka their craft, for decades. How do you expect that you're going to be able to make full-time money selling on Amazon with part-time numbers when you're competing against people that have been doing it for years, that are really, really well connected, that are tapped into different Amazon seller communities, and are going hard at this every day? It's just not feasible. It should be super hard to get big results because otherwise everyone will do it, and you need to really, really go hard, commit over long term, and put in tons of intense effort if you're gonna be consistent and actually see results selling on Amazon. Number 8 is gonna be staying organized. As Amazon sellers, it can be a little bit confusing in terms of what you wanna track and everything like that. That's why we made Boxum, our Amazon FBA shipment tool, to help you manage your shipment creation process with 2D barcodes and the entire Amazon FBA shipment flow a hell of a lot easier. And I'd also recommend staying organized in terms of tracking your leads, aka your products over time, using the SellerAmp Google Sheets feature, where you can just one-click export out products to different spreadsheets. Almost good, out of stock, Q4, back to school, any of your favorite retailers. It's really important to be tracking your leads in the SellerAmp Google Sheets, because otherwise you put a ton of time into product research, and all the time you're going to find stuff that's almost good, or it's good but it's out of stock. And if you spreadsheet that stuff, you can come back and take advantage of it in the future when it does become good. Another really helpful thing for that is the Keepa tracking alerts feature. If you just hit tracking on Keepa, that's really, really helpful as well in terms of they'll literally just give you email notifications when a product becomes profitable. So don't sleep on using Boxum to manage your FBA shipment process and stay organized, as well as the SellerAmp Google Sheets feature and the Keepa tracking alerts feature. The 9th mistake is another huge one that leads to a lot of beginners missing out on easy money, is going to be avoiding retail arbitrage and avoiding merch fulfill on different products. It seems cozy watching me, making these screen sharing videos, shopping online for different products. At the end of the day though, there is a ton of easy money waiting for you in your local discount stores. Marshalls, Kohl's, Ross, the Nike Out, Grocery Out, Ollie's. Get out there, get in the trenches, and scan some product. Another nice thing about retail arbitrage is you can literally feel and see the products in hand same day and get them listed earlier, even getting them listed same day using merchant fulfill, which is where instead of shipping the products off in bulk to Amazon, you individually fulfill the orders to your customers, which can be a lot quicker if there's other people selling that listing. When I was getting started, everyone told me arbitrage isn't scalable, retail arbitrage takes too much time, merchant fulfilled, you can't get the buy box. I broke all of those rules and ended up doing like 60K in profit my first 6 months, doing the opposite of mainstream Amazon seller advice. I merchant fulfilled a bunch, I hit up my local Nike Out and did a bunch of retail arbitrage, and I documented my journey like crazy on social media, didn't worry about saturation, didn't worry about giving away my secrets, and all that came back to me tenfold. So don't sleep on retail arbitrage and merch fulfilled. It lets you get products in hand way quicker, learn quicker, and retail arbitrage tends to be less complicated and take less fancy couponing than online arbitrage can, and it can have higher profit margins as well. And the 10th one is going to be a massive problem for online arbitrage sellers, and that's expecting items to be profitable at the advertised price and not building moats around your product. And what do I mean by moats? Essentially, very few items are just going to be sitting on Walmart for 10 bucks that sell on Amazon for $30 that leave $10 profit. Instead, what a typical profitable product is going to look like is it's going to sell for $38 on Amazon and be going for $20 on Adidas.com, which is not quite profitable with all the Amazon fees and shipping and everything like that. However, there might be a 30% discount code on Adidas. This is literally an example of an item that I happily buy profitable all the time whenever Adidas has a holiday sale going on. And that brings it to 14, which is nice and profitable selling for 38. But the key is that a lot of beginners aren't going to be patient and wait for that deal to come on or not know about that deal when it does happen. And that's building moats on different products. So like holiday sales, like I mentioned, 4th of July, Black Friday, Halloween, Thanksgiving, etc., as well as email, account, and text sign-up coupons that tend to stick around for a while. You can also just find a lot of coupon codes on Google too. If you Google shop WSS coupons, for example, you're going to see a bunch. And then like Rack Room shoes, for example, you can literally combine the buy one, get one 50% off with the $20 off 99 plus, and that's 2 discounts a lot of beginners don't know about that make a lot of items profitable, as well as discounted gift cards from Card Bear and Top Cashback, or even combining a coupon, a holiday sale, and a discounted gift card. If you're actually implementing all these different moats and ways to get your buy costs lower, you end up finding a lot more profitable products than your competition does, and that's going to help you grow your Amazon business quicker. So those are the mistakes you want to avoid if you're a beginner seller looking to make more profit and save a lot of time. If you're interested in growing your Amazon business fast, I have something for you. Now is the perfect time to apply for my mentorship program if you're looking to work directly with me to scale up your Amazon business through a one-on-one live sourcing call. We have 3 group coaching calls a week. You want to get tapped into a community of other sellers crushing the game, as well as get all my coupons, tips, tricks, and strategies, a ton of product research stuff I can't talk about publicly on YouTube. I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can apply and check out some of the people we've helped as well. So if you're interested in working directly with me, apply for my coaching program. Now's a great time to do that. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. I love helping you guys grow your businesses, and I'm going to leave a link to my completely free course right here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot.